So, given where we are now with the consultation coming out, what's your kind of advice to any heat network operator in terms of what they should be considering doing right now and what they need to be gearing up for in the kind of short and medium term?
I think from my side, the initial phases is really start to get familiar with what's happening here. There's a lot of documentation out there now to start reading through and understanding. And there's a fair bit of support out there at the moment for local authorities and the like to try and get up to speed with the basics of what's happening here and what's coming their direction. I think the other key thing is really some planning going on here. Start to look and see if you can make use of any of the existing funding that's out there at the moment. That's probably one of the key steps. And really starting to understand the assets that you've got and where they are really, I think, at the moment. And
yeah, I'd echo that. So find your heat networks. Where are they? Understand what assets you've got there. What customers have you got connected? Because you'll be surprised, a lot of operators probably won't have all the records, everyone that's connected to that. Start unpicking your legal management structures of these complex arrangements that providers have entered into for external managing agents or freeholders or head leases that will require a deep dive to actually understand who's the heat network operator, who's the heat supplier, who's responsible for what element, where your demarcation points are, and who's responsible for capital and who's ultimately responsible for the HENTAS requirements.